on lap 3 night.
Smoke in the mirror, sparks in the grass. Somebody's splitter just flew past. I hit the banking sideways fast. Still somehow not in last. I'm a race car tornado spinning through the turns, burning up tires and a little bit of concern. Left side's crumpled, right side's bent. Still telling everybody, yeah, it's handling excellent. Full throttle chaos, checker flag bravado. Hot dogs flying in the infield rodeo. Everybody yelling, save it! Too late though. Here comes the race car tornado. Pit stop looked like a comedy show. Air gun vanished, Jackman slow. Fuel guy tripped on a caution cone. Grandma passed us in a motorhome. Rival driver talking trash online. Set my racing lines, a federal crime. But he got loose off, turned 4 high. Now his spoilers in the county sky. Mud on the windshield, bugs on my teeth. Something important fell underneath. Steering wheel shakes to its own drum beat. But man, this thing is sweet. I'm a race car tornado, chaos in chrome. Breaking track records and parts from home. Engine screaming louder than my mama did when I backed the trailer into Uncle Rick's kid. Full throttle madness, no control moto. Looking like a shopping cart on turbo. If danger had a mascot, buddy, I'd know. It'd be the race car tornado. Yellow flag waving, temp gauge red. Crew chief praying over stale white bread. Spotter says inside, I hear sends. Now we're 3 wide with no rear end. Crowd goes wild, sparks ignite. Somehow this heap still runs alright. Cross the line with smoke and flame, and immediately fail post-race inspection shame. I'm a race car tornado, king of the slide. Half the field scared and the other half fried. Door panels missing, bumper in space, but I still got a smile glued onto my face. Full throttle legend, local track desperado. Cheap sunglasses and gas station nachos. If you hear loud banging with the yeehaw echo, that's the mighty race car tornado. Good run, boys. Next week, maybe tighten the lug nuts. Green sea forever. Chaos to the floor. Chaos to the floor. Green flag dropping, trailer door slam. Crew chief yelling, do you trust this plan? Tires from Tuesday, tape on the hood. Car sounds angry, but it runs pretty good. Radio crackling, somebody sneezed. Spotter lost signal from the Dollar Tree breeze. Fuel got tripped on a folding chair. Now there's race gas flying everywhere. Plan A broke, plan B blew smoke. Now we're praying to the racing gods as the lug nuts choke. It's time for plan C, for chaos. Full set madness, no brakes on us. Sparks fly high while the bumper drags. Still waving to the crowd with torn up flag. Plan C, for chaos. Fast lane circus in a fireproof bus. If the wheel falls off, just hold on tight. We'll probably still finish top 5 tonight. Pit stop looked like a food fight scene. One tire back was jack guy leaning. Driver said voice, she's pulling right. Crew chief answered only in the daylight. Saw somebody zip tied the splitter twice. Car looks illegal but it sure looks nice. Rival team laughing down in turn 3 till we passed them with pure stupidity. Caution lights, engine knocks, but the fans go wild when the toolbox rocks. It's time for plan C, for chaos. Full send thunder in a shopping cart. Duct tape heroes ain't caffeinated hearts. Burning rubber like modern art. Plan C, for chaos. Smoke and glory at the county fair. If the thing explodes, act like planned it there. We came to win, or at least scare everybody. a corner, make it last. Pit crew dancing in the smoky haze, rubber on fire in a purple blaze. Radio crackles, you're looking clean. Rocket machine in a fever dream. Crowd keeps stomping to the thunder roll. Bassline racing right into your soul. White line shimmer, sparks in flight. Everybody living for the final light. Slide to the left, now hold that groove. Rear tires sing when the fast cars move. Checkered moon up in the sky. We ain't slowing down tonight. Let's let fever burning through the midnight heat. Let's let fever disco rhythm in the driver's seat. Hands up high when the engines scream. Gasoline glitter in a fever dream. Let's let fever. Everybody riding to the beat. Mirror ball spinning like a caution light. Sequence flashing in the grandstand night. Turbo heartbeat, champagne rain, dancing through the thunder lane. Outside hustle with a velvet smile. Draft train moving single file. Platform boots by the finish line. Moving at 199. Shake that wheel, let the back end slide. Electric boogie on the speedway ride. One more push, no looking back. Diamond sparks across the track. Let's let fever burning through the midnight heat. Let's let fever disco rhythm in the driver's seat. Hands up high when the engines scream. Gasoline glitter in a fever dream. Let's let fever. Everybody riding to the beat. Green light flashing, crowd goes wild. Heartbeat crashing, funky and style. Overtime motion, chrome and sweat. We're still racing, ain't done yet. Vroom, vroom, shake the room, boom, boom. Feel the zoom. Spin that vinyl, spin those tires. Take this party higher and higher. Let's let fever feel the fire down the straightaway. Let's let fever disco race until the break of day. Shining bright with the pedal down. Kings and queens of a neon town. Let's let fever wave that checkered flag around. Engines fade, but the groove survives. Racing forever in the disco light.
Welcome everyone here tonight as we are live right here at Daytona. That's right, these guys are back. This is the Blackout Racing League Rebels Coffee 200, brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, and hopefully Jamie P will be here in the booth with me here tonight as we have a new co-commentator here. You've seen his pretty little mug right on the screen there. In case you're wondering here tonight, let's just go ahead. I'll put that back up there for you so you can see who to cuss out at the end of the night. Right there, that's us. That's who you cussed out for making some bad calls. Really big blast. We don't mind. Don't worry. We're here at the booth at Daytona. We're ready to rock and roll. I think it should be all good. He's on his way back from, I believe he's coming in from Ohio. So he's had a little bit of a travel here. Apologies about all that. As drivers are getting clocked in, ready to rock and roll. Drivers we got here, Tanner Patterson is back here. Brian Newell has been a dominant force amongst the ARCA series. Ben Madden, all the way from Australia, also races the PGR Cup series. Zachary Zukovsky's been fired up for this thing. to go green for a couple of weeks now. As you might have noticed, I took a brief vacation. Do apologize for all that. And, of course, the man who's pulled the Babe Ruth, he's calling a shot, Corey Yoakum, down there, but he does not have the Dale Earnhardt livery on, so it would not count. We're still waiting for somebody to get a win on the network with the Dale Earnhardt livery, just so everybody knows. Me and Jamie have been patiently waiting for that, and now let's bring him on up. We're going to bring up Zachary and see how he feels here tonight. Zachary.
Yes, sir.
Man, we're back finally. I know it's been a long run for you. You've been anxious. You've been hyped up. I apologize. I need vacations too, you know.
You got it, buddy.
But you're here tonight, brought the 73 along. How do you feel coming into Daytona, even with the field that we got?
I'm always feeling good at Daytona. Everybody's got a chance. You know, we might not have a lot of guys showing up here tonight, but they're good racers. So it should be fun. It should be a show, and I'm ready to go.
And now, if this thing is so, I know like Daytona, the pack racing style of things, you know, if it goes into where you have to utilize the strat as opposed to the draft aspect of it, do you feel like you might be the lucky man to be able to have the strat that wins a race?
I've been working on strategy for the last couple of weeks, specifically for some other leagues I have also, but yeah, I think strategy could play out here. Gas mileage is always a thing. I don't run a lot here in the ARCA cars, so I'm not too familiar, but I definitely plan on getting to know this thing a lot better tonight.
Yeah, fuel. Everybody talks about it. Nobody realizes fuel actually will win you this race. I have personally won the Daytona 500 with the fuel strat from 15th place. All because nobody planned the fuel strat. Nobody planned it. I sat back in the draft, and then on the very final 3 laps, everybody in front of me had to pit because they weren't paying attention.
That's it. You got to pay attention and, make sure that you're in the right place at the right time. Tires aren't really that big of a deal in many cars here. I can't imagine they're going to be a situation or a challenge for the ARCA cars, but yeah, it's definitely a thinking man's race.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Can't wait to see what you can do, and I'm glad to see you did make it here tonight because I know you probably had some other plans.
I'm planning to be here and winning this race tonight.
Awesome to hear. Good luck.
Right on, Brandon.
Thank you. Zachary Zukowski, and now let's hear from Brian Newell, points leader. Brian.
Give me a minute.
Do apologize, man. I know you're a little bit under the weather. How do you feel here tonight?
Yeah, just sore.
Yeah, we've been hearing all the chat on that one. Do you feel like that's going to affect your race at all tonight?
I hope not. It's just if we stay with 5 people, a drive-through penalty, my chance is pretty much over.
Hopefully you can bounce back after it.
Yeah, that might just be a point tonight.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
Yep.
Brian Newell obviously going to wind up serving a drive-through penalty here at Daytona, which is going to be costly. Of course, Ben Madden, you brought the Scooby-Doo machine out. Looks like Corey Yoakum's got something funky. We'll call that the yellow P. That's what it looks like on the front of that thing. I'm not sure exactly what logo that is on there. See if I can get a better shot of it. Oh, it's for On Point. Is On Point Toyota Camry. There we go. There you can see it right there. He's got a new sponsor on. Of course, the Rebels Coffee machine right there. That is Zachary Zukowski. There's the Scooby-Doo machines. As you see, Ben Madden always leaves it up to everything else here. And, of course, There you see him, Tanner Patterson, sitting in the pits. Not many logos on it. It's hard to tell which what a sponsor is on there, but we do see quite a bit of guys here. A few fun liveries at least here tonight, as drivers continue to pound down the laps. We've got 30 minutes of practice remaining here tonight, so let's go to the points. Right there, you got it. Brian Newell, Corey Oakham, Zachary Zukovsky, our top three in points. Brian Newell, of course, has got a drive-through penalty, which is gonna hurt him here tonight. Unfortunately, there's not more people that can show up. Joe White, Gabriel, then you got Rafael Rodriguez, Gabriel Garcia, Andrew Rupenrain, Elliot Jacobson, Christopher Foote, and Micah Pocapani, all in that mix for points. So hopefully drivers can get this one done. And race. Emailing a couple guys that are up as these guys are getting ready to go green here. You got 30 minutes to get in there, get in here, get lined up and everything else. So plenty of time for the normal guys to show up. Other than that, these guys that are here already have been itching. So these guys are going to be ready to rock and roll. It looks like TNC Paint Shop or Print Shop or something on Tanner Patterson's machine. But we're about 30 minutes away, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to take a brief commercial break from Rebels Coffee right here. If you need a good cup of Joe, go look them up. Go to Rebels. Check out Rebels Coffee through Google. Not sure exactly where they're at. I know this was Isaac Morales' race, and he's not here. He's not here currently, so hopefully we see him. Rafael Rodriguez looks like he just showed up to the party. So we're starting to see slowly more drivers show up here. Rafael Rodriguez, of course, you remember, showed up last week and had a big win at Myrtle Beach. In fact, hold on, let me just double check that here. He goes last week where he had that win. Yeah, it was last week at Myrtle Beach. Rodriguez actually had a big win. So that was a big momentum boost for him and some maximizing some points to boot. So hopefully we all stay green and clean here tonight. But I'll be back after a brief message from Rebels Coffee.
Green light dropped and I missed the gear. Spider yelling nonsense in my ear. Dog went wild barking at the mailman. Now I'm sideways through the infield again. Crew chief mad throwing up his hands. Said, buddy, that ain't part of the plan. But then she smiled from the pit lane wall. And honestly, I forgot to race it all. I swear I had it under control till distractions took the wheel from my soul. Not my fault, the dog was barking, engine screaming while my brain quit parking. Then some cute woman waved my way. Now my lap times floated into space. Hit the cones, spun the ride, still blame dirty air with pride. If you ask why I finished last tonight, it was everybody the tires leaving pit road fast. Commentator said that move won't last. I radioed back, the car feels great, right before I launched it through turn 8. Now the bumpers held on with tape, mascot laughing during the replay. Safety truck got more speed than me, but I'm still talking like a champion on TV. Maybe next week I'll stay focused. Maybe next week I won't blow this. But if another dog starts barking loud, I'm probably wrecking in front of the crowd. Not my fault, don't blame the driver. I was basically a racing survivor. Cue distraction by the grandstand lights turned my victory into a demolition night. Smoke everywhere, crowd went wild. I climbed out grinning like a child. Yeah, the trophy guy just walked on by, but it still wasn't my fault tonight.
All right, we are back here, and you see Ben Madden giving some excitement there in the deal as he just testing out the road course here. Turn on one other thing I gotta have on. Watch out, everybody! We will have live audio feedback from the voice chat in this from the race, so viewer discretion is advised. As drivers are here just getting lined up again, going to go ahead and just remind them all of this. Everybody got a copy? Just a heads up, the voice chat from the race will be live on the network, so please keep all tempers and follow race control keep it under control tonight, all right?
We got you, brother. 10-4, Brandon. We got you.
Also remember, any swearing through voice chat that gets heard by me on the stream will result in a penalty this week. It was really bad last week. There we go. I got those guys under control. Yeah, last week they got a little bit out of, out of control. These guys, some things you know about Daytona here tonight. Let's go to the race info. This is week 6 here at Blackout Racing League. This is the Rebels Coffee 200. Track length is about 2.48 miles around. Track temp is at 76 degrees, located in Daytona Beach, Florida. We have 10-mile-an-hour winds. It's a little bit cloudy, and these drivers have came here to play here tonight. So hopefully everything works out for them. We do see that they are trying to get this all under control for a few drivers. Just hide some of this other stuff to keep it all nice and pretty. We're sitting just about 20 minutes now left of practice for these guys. Already on the board, Tanner Patterson is starting to display some pace. As we're just going to take and make that normal. There we go. Along with Brian Newell showing some pretty good pace. Of course, he's in the draft. Ben Madden inside the draft is looking at 48.89. So these guys are running about 48.3 to 48.9 right now, currently, for the race speed. And that is about where they want to be. They don't want to be. They're running at max pace at that point. They're full throttle.
Go low, guys. I'm going to
Nothing's,
catch that back at that draft.
As you hear him trying to catch some drafts there and everything. As looks like Zukowski just making way for some guys. He's going to jump into a draft and get a feel for it as they are starting to bunch him up a little bit here in practice, as the draft is going to be critical to get into this one. And in order to keep the draft, you have to really get it hugged in behind the other driver there. If you're at the back of the draft, you can actually lose quite a bit of pace here. So these drivers are really getting set to go to town here, as it looks like Corey Yoakum actually having a really good line and giving Brian somebody to follow. They're actually right about where they need to be with these cars.
Ben, come with me. Let's go high. Try it out.
About 1 to 2 off of the bottom. You hear a lot of chatter, though, amongst the guys down in the chat there. As we're still waiting for a couple guys to get really logged in and everything else. Like Rodriguez had to bounce out. I'm not sure exactly what happened with him. But if you don't race, you don't get points. If you don't get points, too bad, so sad. That's kind of the name of the game here, as they will be ready to rock and roll come race time. And Ben Madden, of course, now jumps to the top of the leaderboard with the 48.1, so they can go faster yet, depending on the person you have following you. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the stream, as we're going to go ahead and get it out of the way. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem here. This time it is going to be done by, who am I going to pick for the national anthem here? Not sure exactly who I'm going to pick, but we'll pick somebody, I'm sure. As do got a, oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and play the national anthem done by Timothy Hahn.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Play ball, everybody, as Gonna do some other shout outs here. Shout out to my loving wife who happens to be here in the booth with me here tonight. She is watching and monitoring the stream to make sure it is up and going. Also, she is also our friendly neighborhood flag lady. So hopefully these guys do not make her arm tired, as that right shoulder has gotten extra strong from all the waving it had to do the other night. So hopefully she's nice and feeling a lot better from that. But she's gonna wave it again here tonight. As you can see, oh my, the guys are going for a ride already here. As
Sorry, Ben.
As you got some bad bumping going
My
on.
bad. I was pushing a little too hard myself.
Here the apologies come through the crackle through the radio right out the gate. As he knew he did something wrong there. As guys are going to head back into the pits here. Down to about 15 minutes left in the practice here, so hopefully they can get this one done. We're going to go ahead. We're going to show off the broadcast team that we got here tonight. Jenna Smith, of course, will be our social media director, first in row, and then Jamie Pugh is expected to show up sometime a little later, and then myself, Brandon Smith, all here. And that's a office picture we like to do there. Nice and everybody's looking fancy. As drivers do get ready here for this Rebels Coffee 200, I'm going to take a kick on some tunes, let these guys rock and roll, and we're just going to wait for the sound off to go green here in no time.
Yeah, give up. Smoke in the air, bonfire crack, got the whole crew there. Pickup trucks lined up in a row, bass so loud make the windows blow. Flannel shirts, boots on the ground, small town kings, yeah we run this town. From the lakes to the fields we ride, got that fire you can't deny. Red cups up, let 'em clink real loud. Every single one of us came to get wild. No sleep, we go all night. Stars above and the vibe just right. Who came to party? Yeah, yeah. We came to party. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause the Midwest party don't stop from the sunset down till the sun come up. Who came to party? Yeah, yeah. Turn it up, don't ever drop. 'Cause the Midwest party don't stop. No, Midwest party don't stop. Cornfield lights and a dirt road beat. Tailgate down, we stomping our feet. DJ spinning out the back of a ride. Whole crew jumping side to side. Ice in the cooler, fire in the soul. Living that life that we can't control. Laugh so loud, echoes for miles. This, that real, no filter style. Raise 'em up if you feel that heat. Heartland rhythm in every heartbeat. We don't quit, we don't slow down. This our night, this our town. Who came to party? Yeah, yeah. We came to party. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause the Midwest party don't stop from the sunset down till the sun come up. Who came to party? Yeah, yeah. Turn it up, don't ever drop. 'Cause the Midwest party don't stop. No, Midwest party don't stop. Yeah, we loud, yeah, we proud. Sing it so the whole world hears us now. From the back roads to the city lights.
Let's get.
All right, we are back here in the at Daytona, and drivers are just now getting really dialed in, getting it all figured out. It looks like they're all starting to look like they're getting a good feel for the draft. When they do bunch up, there's looks like they're staying really steady and cool, calm, everything else. See drivers get into that draft. It looks like Zachary's going to try and draft with Ben a little bit, just to get that all dialed in. Everybody watching is greatly appreciate everybody checking in and checking us out. This is the Blackout Racing League, the official league of the network here. You'll want to stay tuned as next Saturday these guys travel to Kentucky. And what could be a great race, that is going to be the Bluegrass 150. And then, of course, they go to Sonoma road course, cup course there. That's going to be a pretty good race all the way around. Also, Wednesday night, PGR comes back. And guess what? This time they're going to be, where are they traveling to? Let's go take a quick look. They're going to Old Atlanta. The Atlanta before it was the Super Speedway, at least. For the Salute to Service 200. You will not want to miss that one, as that is going to be an excellent race. PGR, of course, usually another league I broadcast for, and also another partnered league with the network and Blackout Racing League. They will be doing a Salute to Service. You will not want to miss that one, as that one is going to be wild. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fun one for most of those guys. To see drivers still getting a feel for this draft. There's Tanner Patterson is back out on track again, as they are really just trying to dial in, get a feel for the draft, find out where it's working at. Of course, Tanner Patterson hasn't been on for a while. So let's see here. Last time he was here, last win he had was at Charlotte in the Jimmy Fund 150, actually. He ran a great race there. So hopefully he can do it again and have a great race here tonight, as if it gets spread out. If you're working with somebody, great. If you're unable to work with anybody, then that could be a very long haul all the way around. As you hear drivers already talking about the drive-through company that's going to already cost them. And this will be an 80-lap race here tonight. They'll receive, I believe, 4 sets of tires, 2 sets of tires, in fact. All right, drivers, it looks like we're going to be pretty well locked in. So tonight it is going to be 80 laps, the distance, I believe, along with you're going to receive, I'm pretty sure, only 2 sets of tires. You also get 1 fast repair. Just remember to keep it clean and green, and we should be all right to get through this one pretty quick. Other than that, you guys are all pretty used to how we do things here at the league, so have a good race, and let's just have some fun.
Copy that, Brandon.
All right, I am back here and just dealing with some other league stuff here. Kind of one-man show up here in the booth right now as drivers are getting set for qualifying. We're 3 minutes, 20-some seconds away. Let's get down to business.
Heartbeat hammering, redline mind, blurred out world, leave it all behind. Grip so tight, knuckles turning white. Every second screaming, this is my fight. Engines echo in my chest, no room left for second best. Breath cut sharp like a razor wind, no slowing down once it begins.
Feel the pressure, feel it climb. Every nerve on overdrive. No fear left, no rewind. All I see is that finish line. Pulse at 180, breaking the cage. Fire in my veins, I'm burning the stage. No brakes, no doubt, no time to pretend. I won't stop now till I cross that edge.
Heartbeats louder than the roar, give it everything and then some more.
Ride the edge, don't compromise.
Victory lives on the other side.
Hey.
Sweat drips down, but I don't care. Adrenaline thick in the air. Tunnel vision locked and tight. Chasing glory at the speed of light.
Every doubt gets left behind. Nothing but the drive inside. Pain's just fuel, I let it ignite. Turn it into raw dynamite.
Feel the pressure, feel it rise. Lightning flashing in my eyes.
No retreat, no disguise.
Everything's on the line tonight.
Pulse at 180, breaking the cage. Fire in my veins, I'm burning the stage. No brakes, no doubt, no time to pretend. I won't stop now till I cross that edge.
Heartbeats louder than the roar. Give it everything and then some more.
Ride the edge, don't compromise.
Victory lives on the other side.
One shot, one chance, no hesitation. All in, no limits, pure dedication. If I fall, going full speed. But I won't quit,
That's not me.
180, feel it pound. World fades out, no other sound. Closer now, I see the line.
This moment, this is mine.
Also 180, nothing can wait. I'm tearing through doubt, I'm rewriting fate. No brakes, no fear, no turning again. I won't stop now till I cross that edge.
Heartbeats louder than before.
I gave it everything and more.
We are back here at Daytona, and these drivers are getting ready for qualifying here very shortly, as it looks like practice is over. We're going to go into qualifying now or see who can get the top one. Now, preferred line on this one is to get your qualifying start has notoriously been do your first lap on the high side, then jumping down to the low side, maximizing your speed right as you come around that tri-oval. So a few drivers are already stepping out. There is Brian Newell there with looks like Ben Madden coming out next. Zachary Zukowski has managed to get there. As we're going to just go ahead and hit Control R here to refresh some paints. As apparently Brian Newell's is all sorts of jacked up here. I'm not sure exactly what up. It's all freshed up, so it's just going to have to remain that way. Zachary Zukowski, of course. All eyes on him right too, as they want to see him do really well. Still waiting for Jamie to get here to the booth. I think he's still on the road. I hope he's not racing too hard, as guys might have made it here just barely in time. Hopefully it's not too late for some, as we are still waiting to see what exactly happens here. Looks like guys are still bouncing back into this one. Of course, at the end of the night, I'm going to have to really work on getting these guys' team points updated. Current points standings, though, as we've seen it, Brian Newell is the points leader. So he's got a lot riding on it tonight, as he's also got one other little problem, is that he wait, get in there. Let's bring up Joseph White, though. Joe.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to get in here or what?
I'm trying. It keeps telling me I can't get in, though. I've been trying for a while.
Well, we're in qualifying, so you should be able to.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It just says, did not find racing simulation to start session.
That I do not know. That sounds like a technical difficulty on your end.
Yeah, I hope not. I've had some issues this week. I'm going to withdraw and try to get back in.
All right. I'm going to hold off as long as possible, all right? Because we're still
Yes,
in
sir.
qualifying. Remember, qualifying is only 10, and I can't exactly hold that back.
Yeah, I understand.
All right. So Joe White is going to be trying to go in here, which we're going to wind up maximizing everything here to really get this one going here. Ben Madden, of course, jumps up to P1 on his qualifying run. Zach Zukowski right alongside him provisionally, of course. Brian Newell steps in at third, doing a great run there. Looks like Corey Yoakum currently running P4 in the quality on the time charts. So you got Tanner Patterson and Rodriguez, last week's winner, out there. So Rodriguez looking like he's going to capitalize this one a little bit. As they are getting this one done. Sure exactly what's going on with Joe White, though. He's still trying to get in here, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Should have been able to race in here. It didn't ban him or anything, so trying to figure all that out. As we are sitting about 4.5 minutes back in this one. Tanner Patterson jumps in P5, but I do believe he gets one more lap left. As drivers, oh my, Rodriguez goes top shelf. Excellent run out of Rodriguez. What a start for him this will be. Of course, Tanner Patterson, I believe he's going to be crossing the line here. Might have took a bad line on qualifying. But it works. Tanner Patterson goes into P2, 0.02 off the leader's pace. Still waiting to see if Joe White shows up for this one. As we are going to hold off as much as humanly possible. We will be holding to go full length of qualifying to try and get Joe into the race. He's having a little bit of a technical difficulty.
Copy.
if somebody wants to try and jump into his chat to give him some, see if they can help figure the technical aspect of it out, that'd probably be greatly appreciated for him. As they are trying to get another driver into the race. My wife Jenna says howdy to everybody out there. Everybody, I think everybody heard that. She's being a little bit of a feisty little chipmunk today. Also, Garfield and Oreo are here in the booth with us tonight as they are scratching their bellies. We do have a little bit of time remaining here. Looks like Joe White did get in here as the drivers pulled together and said, Joe, get in here. And they got him in here. So kudos for that one. I greatly appreciate all that these guys do. They like to be able to race with one another week in and week out. So they get the best competition possible, as that's just kind of how we do things here at the network. As we're out of time though for qualifying for Joe, so we do have just 2 minutes. Rafael Rodriguez will bring us to the line. Don't go anywhere.
Let the best get crazy. Let the best let's get crazy. Let the best let's get crazy. Let's get crazy, yeah. Lose control. Lights go out, let the speakers blow. Hands up high, we don't sleep tonight. Bass so loud, the ground in a fight. Move, we breaking through. Whole room shaking when the beat go boom. No rules here, just neon dream. Turn it up to the world can't breathe.
Also gonna get a radio check.
Coming through the night, bass hit hard. Feel the city ignite. Earthquake vibes when the drop comes in. Lose your mind, let the chaos begin. We don't slow it down.
Well, while we're at it.
The thunderous sound. Flow might crack, but we don't care. We just wildin' in electric air. Strobe lights flashing like a warning sign, but we dive in deeper every single time. DJ spinning like a hurricane. Sweat sparks, yeah, we love the pain. Kick drum pounding in my chest. Feel alive when we're on the edge. No tomorrow, just right now. Scream it loud, we don't back down. Out of my way, we about to blow like a tidal wave. Turn it up to the ceiling bends. Party don't stop, no, it never ends. Coming through the night, bass hit hard. Feel the city ignite. Earthquake vibes when the drop comes in. Lose your mind, let the chaos begin. Feel it crack the ground. Spin the world around. Sirens in the bass. Everybody jumping out of space.
Let's communicate tonight. Put on the show, guys.
Lights blur, bodies collide. We the storm, you can't outride. No breaks, no calm, no peace. Just raw sound on full release.
Can I get a radio check?
Bass so loud it rewires your brain.
Copy that.
Floor to the skyline, view,
Oh,
whole
thank you,
world
sir.
shaking
Thank you.
when we come through.
All right, we will be going green this first time here. All right, so we just gotta go find Brian here. There we go. As we are set. All right, let's go to tonight's grid, brought to you by Rebels Coffee. Here we go. Rafael Rodriguez, being a pole sitter, will sit on pole with Tanner Patterson right alongside. Ben Madden, Zachary Skofsky right behind him. In row 3 will be Corey Yoakum and Brian Newell, followed by Joe White bringing up the rear. Only 7 drivers here tonight, but we're going to see one winner by the time it's all done, and we're going to be crowning a champion here tonight. Champion here at Daytona, which is going to be great to see. So let's go, get loud, cheer on your favorite fan. Let's have some fun. Drivers, I have decided we will do a caution, competition caution on lap 30. All right. Comp caution at lap 30.
What?
All right, we are set.
Mama said slow down, I said that sounds fake. Now I'm forward heading into turn 8. Split a spark and bumper held by tape. Gas light blinking but I still ain't safe. Radio crackling, you're driving insane. I said copy that, we're sending anyway. Got a shopping cart diffuser and a dream. Dollar store shades looking ultra clean. Pit stop took about 43 minutes, still came out yelling. Heck yeah, we win them all in. Full set tonight. Rubbing doors underneath the lights. Engine screaming, Wally crying. Probably shouldn't, but I still try it. Full set, no fear, no plan. Hot dog in my left hand. If the wheels fall off, pretend we meant it. That's race car math. Full set living. Full set living. My spotter quit somewhere around lap 10. Said he couldn't handle my creative lines. I passed the pace car by accident once, then apologized.
All right, we are set. Green flag flies for the first time high above Daytona. And look at them. These guys get going. Right out the gate, they line up to get tucked in. Brian Newell, of course, will be having to serve the drive-through penalty after last week. Tanner Patterson has got Zachary Zukovsky right behind him. Of course, there will be a comp caution on lap 30 due to the field count here, just to keep them kind of bunched up, or at least give them a shot at staying bunched up. So these guys are racing with everything they got here. This is where Brian Newell has to be like on point here. He comes down, he's got to hit his brake point here and really make sure he's not doing anything illegal here. So he should be cleared after that there, but the other drivers get lined up. Ben Madden right behind Rodriguez with Corey Yoakum right behind him. Now those guys are staying incredibly close to stay in this one. Brian Newell looks like he's just coming out. His black flag is served. So he's got to be extra careful the next couple of races because of that incident, but after that, it usually will fall off. We'll just be kind to him. Rodriguez, Madden, Yoakum, White, Patterson, Zukovsky, all kind of lined up now. Zukovsky got to be careful of being on the back end of this thing because the draft is going to give him a lot of drag because that's kind of where that air movement comes down is on the back end of the draft. However, he might be okay here with these cars. Not too sure. I'd have been Madden. Looks like he might be trying to. Oh my, they're getting a little squirrely there with Corey Yoakum. Yoakum giving us a little bit of excitement there as it looks like he just about was going to clip that left rear of Madden, which would have been devastating to Madden's race. Guys are absolutely keeping it clean. 80 laps of distance. We're 4 laps in here for the Rebels Coffee 200. Riley Rebel, thank you for that. Yeah, it's definitely a race. If you want to tell the fans about Rebels Coffee, that would be great because I have no clue where they're located at. I got no information other than it's Rebels Coffee. But I'm sure that if you want a good cup of joe, check out Rebels Coffee on Facebook, Google, look them up. Not sure exactly what state or anything like that. But I'm sure if you go grab a shot of espresso or something, you can get running around the track with a swirl. And as we're watching that, check out who the new race leader is. Joe White came in late. He's leading
Thank you, Ben.
in front of Tanner Patterson. Not sure exactly what happened there as certain chaos erupted. Now they're looking to really spice things up here as now we got a new race leader. Zukovsky looks to take it to the high side in front of Yoakum. Now if Yoakum can get linked up with him and they can maintain that
Come with
side
3,
grab,
Ben.
you hear them talking amongst each other here. They're all being nice and polite. They're trying to get this one to work around. And of course, Rodriguez had the race win last week. So they're still trying to work around Rodriguez. Rodriguez says, no, I'm going to get up there and catch up to that lead path. Tanner Patterson is sitting back on this one, it looks like. He's going to save up some fuel, it looks like. We were talking about this one being, oh, hey, it's a fuel run. You got to run the fuel a little bit. Fuel, fuel, fuel is the name of the game, and tires is kind of irrelevant sometimes. So they will have one shot of fuel here. All right, so located in Northport, California. Check out Rebels Coffee. Go take a shot of espresso. Become that squirrel running around the room. Riley Rebel 671 will. They're going to make sure that you're taken care of exactly, and get your early cup of joe. And of course, sending out the socials and everything out there. I might have to look that up if I'm ever in California there. As I'm out in the Twin Cities here, so we don't have a Rebels Coffee out here. We got a Starbucks and some other stuff, but not a Rebels Coffee. I'm sure I'd stop there. I like the small coffee shops. As we see Joe White leading the way here, Tanner Patterson and Rafael Rodriguez. Pack is still tight here, tight racing here in Daytona. We're 8 laps in here, and I mean, these guys are cranked up, ready to rock and roll. And they were talking about how they were going to try and control the draft. Ah, gotcha. So it's right outside of Yosemite. I'm sure they got a great camping site there too. That might actually be kind of fun. Ben Madden looks like he's trying to get a good high side run here. They leave Tanner Patterson and Joe White. kind of clear, which opens up the door for Rodriguez to slip in. Rodriguez
Thank you,
slips
Gabriel.
into the mix. And there we go. Ben Madigan's left on the high side. He's all alone. The Scooby Badoo machine got left all alone. Now they're going to catch up to Brian Newell. And Newell, of course, if you remember, he had to serve that drive-through. So penalties out here tonight are costly as they're all working around Newell. Remember, there's no blue flag, so they all have to work around him. Patterson takes the lead and jumps out in front of Joe White. They all work around Brian Newell, though, as Newell's trying to just stay on the, only being a lap down. Of course, when he gets the cop caution, you should receive the wave around. As these lead cars are absolutely putting on a show. We go look at the tail of the tape here. We look at a race recap there. There's been a few lead changes there. It's not really updated the way it should. As Tanner Patterson is leading the way with that group of 6 drivers
High
there.
flag White.
And they're all just kind of planning and talking here. Zachary tries to get a line going to the high side, of course. It does not work exactly the way he planned. My left and white Jenna happens to be watching. Just know I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. As she left to go get herself some coffee and some coffee, but I think she would have got some ice cream, chocolate, who knows what else. It looks like they got a good run on the high side. Oh my, they forced down into the bottom there. They have to be careful. Oh my, we're wrecking in the back.
Yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag flies.
That's how you do it, Joe.
And
I didn't cause that, did I?
let's go back and take a look at what kind of led up to this one.
I think he kind of did. He forced me to the line.
We're going to kind of go back and look at this one.
Someone said. All right, well.
We're
My
gonna go-
apologies. I didn't try to do that. I was just
We're
trying
going
to
to
do
go
this
take a look.
No, you're good. You started going down, and it looked like you're about to cut me off and left.
We're going to go ahead and take a look here.
Yeah, I
from
got
the rear
cut down a
chase.
little bit too. I was trying to hold it off. It's just trying to draft it. I think I got pulled into it.
For a far chase.
Now you're good. I got a family fair still.
Looks like, yeah, the number 5, that was Joe White, kind of forced him off a little bit. Not sure exactly how this kind of panned out here. Looks like, oh my, as just trying to get out of the way.
So what happened there? Because I was going down below the apron, and all of a sudden I got slammed.
All right, guys, we're going to keep comms clear. It will be reviewed at the end of the night.
Yes, sir.
As we're going to be coming around here, Joe White, Zachary Zukowski, Ben Madden are up up to the top 3 here. Corey Oakham, Rafael Rodriguez, Tanner Patterson, and Brian Newell all sitting back and kind of relaxing here. Brian, are you showing you have the lucky dog? All right, so Brian Newell will get his lap back. Everybody else is coming down pit road. 13 laps in here tonight. White and Zukowski right up the front there. Brian Newell gets his wave around. He's going to be back on the lead lap here and fighting for a win here at Daytona. We're going to go take a brief commercial break from Rebels Coffee for all your Java needs.
Yeah. Pit lane looking wild tonight. Pit lane looking wild tonight. Yeah. Pit lane looking wild tonight. Pit lane, pit lane, pit lane. Pit lane looking wild tonight. Pit lane. Pit lane. Pit lane looking wild tonight. Crew chief on the radio yelling, keep it clean. Driver said, define clean. Roll through tech with tires half ball.
All right, Joe, it's me and you on this strategy then.
During caution flags, drop the hot dog in the driver's lap. Spot a screen car high. Carlo, driver busy posing for the GoPro. Mr. Apex by a country mile, still through a wave like nailed that style. Everybody bumping, paint getting traded. Half the field already frustrated. Race control, watching chaos unfold. But tonight, nobody's getting told. No stewardy.
No stewardy.
We racing reckless in turn 3. No stewardy.
No stewardy.
If you spin me out, just wave at me. Helmet crooked, radio static. Whole race looking automatic. No stewardy.
No stewardy.
Somehow this junker still got speed. Crew chief said, save your tires, son. Driver heard do donuts for fun. Burn out smoke, cover half the track. Grandma in the stands, yo.
Send it, Jack.
Pit stop crew and synchronized panic. One dude vanished with the impact gun. Came back later with funnel cake. Said my bad. Needed a break. Yellow flag, now keep it green. That's the sketchiest thing I've seen. Somebody's bumper flying free. That's just weight reduction strategy. Stewardy.
No stewardy.
Door to door, irresponsibly. No stewardy.
No stewardy.
Victory lane with the missing C. Check a flag and sparks are flying. 3 cars smoking, nobody crying. No stewardy.
No stewardy.
That's bad racing in history. Yeah! It's race day, baby! Blackout Racing Network! We live from the booth! Pull up to the track, got my headset on tight. 3 monitors glowing, gonna be a long night. Got the spotter yelling, got the producer stressed. Driver says he's innocent, replaces guess. 20 laps in, somebody missed the break. Turn 1, look like a yard sale at the county fair. Late, caution lights flashing, tempers getting hot. Half the fielders arguing about a phantom spot. And we don't know what happened, but we're gonna pretend. Hit the replay button, watch the chaos again. We in the booth, we in the booth, trying to figure out who lost who. Got a wreck on the backstretch, smoke on the hill. Producer in my ear saying, keep talking still. We in the booth, we in the booth, calling every caution like it's breaking news. Green flag, yellow flag, maybe red too. Nobody's got a clue, but we're in the booth. Leaders got a 10-second gap, race looks done, then the lap car appears like a surprise. Boss fight, run, crew chief says strategy, driver says nah. Comes down pit road, dragging half the sidewalk. Camera missed the pass, now the chat goes wild. So the replay now, every fan compile, co-commentator laughing, trying not to choke because the guy who calls the wreck bling the go. We in the booth, we in the booth.
All right,
Get right up on me,
coming
Ben.
down the back end there, coming right down the front stretch. We're going to be going green once again here. Green flag flies here at Daytona, and we are racing here once again. This time, Joe White grabs a hold of the lead in front of, looks like Zachary Zukowski. Glad to see all the shout-outs coming in from the Rebels Coffee crew in the chat. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this race. And as we were watching that one, look who snuck in behind. He's got speed. He's just got to hold out there. We're still going to do a competition caution on lap 30 here tonight. But now Brian Newell is back in this fight, being back on the lead lap. So everybody's on the lead lap still, which is great. And Rodriguez, after that last incident, finds himself at the back of the group here. He's managed to get out of the pit fast enough. Joe White, of course, leads the way in front of Corey Yoakum, along with Tanner Patterson, Brian Newell, Zachary Zukowski, Ben Madden, Rafael Rodriguez, all right there. So drivers can stay calm here and just kind of keep it all lined up. We're going to kind of keep looking here as drivers are a little bit wiggly there inside the draft. I don't know if that is caused by the active draft or not. Corey Yoakum and Tanner Patterson just kind of biding their time, I think, and waiting for a proper move, to time when they can actually make a move. Of course, we're only 17 laps in. You don't make a move this early, which kind of bites if you really, if you make it too soon, you're just showing your cards. You don't want to show all your cards right out the gate. So drivers are just sitting back, remaining patient, calm, everything else. As you do see it get a little bit wiggly once again, and drivers looking like they're about ready to get basic maneuvers. Joe White, of course, leading the way. What can you do here? You know what? You keep running your line, keep on point. Manage to double check what your pit strategy was. Remember, you only get 2 sets of tires here. So if you burn your set of tires up on that last caution, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. As some people wind up finding out and saying. Now, the difference in pace-wise, is about 20-mile-an-hour difference from being in the draft to sitting back and like Rodriguez was. Rodriguez, of course, found himself in a bad spot, which sucks. But he's not out yet. It's Daytona. Anybody can win this thing. You can be Brian Newell being the back, and he was the lap back, and now he's back in it. He's sitting comfortably up into 4th place in fact. So drivers do have to manage to watch what they do, hit their points, and just race clean here. As we are seeing a group of drivers do really well, actually. Inside the draft, they're maintaining it. They're kind of keeping on point here. Yeah, Zach, I guess Corey Parker going for Zach Zukowski, who's currently running 6th place, actually. Joe White still our leader, though. 21 laps in, 80 laps the distance. On lap 30, we're going to do what is called a competition caution. What that does is kind of regroup them, allows some drivers to maybe go in, grab some go-go juice and 4 freshies, and get that one done. Jamie Pugh is still not joining me in the booth yet, though. He's still not here. I think his trip is taking a little longer than expected. Don't know where he is or what happened to him. I do know he had a long haul. So he's making pace as fast as he can. We think he's doing the speed limit. We're not really sure. As field is just kind of sitting very, very calm right now. They are realizing that, oh, hey, we can just kind of keep this one really calm and everything else and get by. Ben Madden and Zukowski go way off track. You got to keep in the draft here. That's going to be a key aspect of it. As if they keep in the draft, They're not only going to save the fuel. Joe White, of course, up front, and he's burning a lot of fuel right now. As here at the end of the night, with the low fuel count, we are going to be only interviewing the top 3. Yeah, Corey's not out of this one yet. Corey has an opportunity. He's got a really good shot at winning this thing if he can stay right where he's at, in fact. I'll explain why. While Joe White is leading this thing, Yoakum is able to build speed behind him. If he can build enough speed to slingshot around him off turn 4 on the final lap, boom, you got yourself a drag race to the start-finish line and a potential for a win. That is how he could potentially win if the cards fall out that way. The other thing is if this field gets really spread out, then they'll have to rely on a pit strategy deal to win. In which case, if you don't run out of fuel, you're good to go. And you see, oh my, Ben Madden and Zukowski almost rubbed some doors, it looks like. It's not very fun to do that at as fast as they're going right now. If we go and put up the dashboard here, we'll have a little fun to be able to see how fast they're going here. About 190 miles an hour. Put a right rear. If you hit a quarter panel on this at that speed, you're going around and it's usually not very fun. They do have currently about 5 laps till they are.
Just to let you guys know I'm pitting next time. Bye. 73 pit next time.
Oh my, you're hearing some hitting? Okay, so this is going to be an interesting strat call. We're hearing some guys enter the pit this lap. The 73 is looking sounding like, oh my, okay, so some guys pulled out pit lane. Interesting call as the leaders, Joe White, the leader, comes down pit lane. Corey Yoakum jumps up into P1. And he's got Tanner Patterson right behind. Brian Newell, of course, with losing out on that one, he might have just lost the draft. There was, oh nope, looks like he does have a little, able to get it back now. He's steadily gaining on that group in front of him. He's steadily closing it. But this is an interesting strategy out of White and Zukowski, which really is going to put a damper
Don't get too far, Joe.
These guys. As you hear him calling this one out, there's Joe White and Zukowski coming out. Rodriguez is out there riding along in no man's land. If he can beat the lap 30 mark, he can still stay on the lead lap, which would be a good deal. My wife Jenna's back here in the booth. She brought all the goodies, it looks like. She's got her ice cream, she's got her chocolate. And she's
where's my ice cream?
Fun. Oh my goodness. All right. Jamie Pugh finally made it here, everybody. Jamie, tonight is Daytona. We're coming up. We are doing a comp caution at lap 30, but the anticipation's been mounting for this thing. How excited were you to hear that this thing is going to finally happen?
Oh, it's been a long time coming. Daytona's probably one of the funnest tracks to race. You know, a lot of stuff going on in a short period of time here at these plate tracks.
Yeah, you see Rodriguez. Rodriguez has got a hungry group of guys. He's got 2 laps to hold him off here. There is no blue flags here. However, I think if he can hold it here, if he can hold off right in front of Zukowski, which he does not, he's not going to get the lucky dog.
Thank you, Joe.
As they all get around him.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh my, big
got a big wreck.
Oh my goodness. Something just happened that's unreal here. We're going to go back and look.
Sorry, Joe, that was me.
We're going to go back and take a look here from the rear chase.
All good.
Far chase. Sorry. And find out exactly what happened. Here's your competition caution, I guess. As, oh my, bad bump by Patterson. Newell just comes around like a boss. He just says, okay, we're just going to jump out of this one. Zukowski gets clipped, but keeps on track here. And Joe White had nowhere to go. Rodriguez nowhere to go. So that was trouble for these guys. Brian Newell is actually a race leader now, and better let them know there's a. All right, guys, as you can guess, there will be no competition caution now, as that was it. So, Jamie, what do you do in that situation? I mean, is it just hang on and hope for the best, or think that some of these guys might get patched up and ready to rock and roll?
You know, with such little cars here, you know, every bit of aerodynamic is really going to help. So if you got a piece of that, you're definitely coming to fix it.
Now, here's the, you know, if it's a little piece, what do? I'd say save the fast repair, but in the case of like Joe White there with that 5 and then number 80 of Rodriguez, I mean, is it a matter of, oh, shoot, we got to bring it down pit road? Rodriguez, of course, this might be his second fast repair, unless he did not use it the first time around.
Well, you know, the benefit is this track's so long, so you can get about a minute and a half worth of damage fixed waiting on the pace car to come back around. So, I mean, even if it's a little bit, it's still worth coming down, save that fast repair, and just, you know, have the crew guys go over the wall and work on the car a bit.
Yep, and in the meantime, Zachary Zukowski takes over the lead. We're going to go to a brief commercial break from Rebels Coffee. Jamie, thank you for finally make it here. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be back.
Sunrise burning on the hood tonight. Engine screaming underneath the lights. Rubber marks painted on the county line. Another outlaw chasing overtime. Crew chief yelling through the radio. Hold it wide open, let the whole world know. Dust cloud rising like a thunderstorm. Built for pressure, built to perform. Every scar, every wreck, every close call made me stronger than I ever was at all. I'm unstoppable when the flag drops. Hard red
Thanks, Brian.
line and it never stops. Wide open throttle, yeah, I came to fly. Pedal to the floor till the sparks ignite. No fear running through my veins tonight. I was born for the battle at the green light. Crowd screaming while the whole track rocks. I'm unstoppable when the flag drops. And the flag drops. Side by side going into turn 3. Everybody hunting but they can't catch me. Steel nerves with the wall inches away. Living life at 198. Burning fuel like a fire in my chest. Lap after lap and I'm still obsessed. Victory lane got my name in lights. I ain't backing down without a fight. Every mile, every spin, every near miss. Turn this racer into something fearless. I'm unstoppable when the flag drops. Hard red line and it never stops. Wide open throttle, yeah, I came to fly. Pedal to the floor till the sparks ignite. No fear running through my veins tonight. I was born for the battle at the green light. Crowd screaming while the whole track rocks. I'm unstoppable when the flag drops. Woo!
All right, we're coming to the line once again. Jenna Lee's got her hands in the air, and she's going to wave them like they don't care. Eventually, green flag drops here. And we are racing once again here at Daytona. See all the cars all kind of bunch up again. Jamie, you've been in this situation, man. How stressful is it if you're side by side trying to find a side draft? No, door to door. Oh.
I'll tell you what, it's very stressful, especially knowing with such a small field that we got here, right? Because everybody's fighting for the bottom to get in line and get going.
Yeah, you know, and you're seeing some of these guys here. You got to be absolutely careful here. Some of these guys are racing on the limit here. Rodriguez, of course, on his second time being involved in the incident, he gets around the number 5 Joe White. Of course, we look at Rodriguez, he's a lap down. White's a lap down. White is trying to get himself into a position, if it does fly, that there's a yellow lucky dog awarded to him if he doesn't have an X. So, Jamie, if you're in the lap down position, how do you, me personally, I like to sit back, relax, and just kind of let it ride. However, but some of these drivers, what do you do if you're the impatient type?
I mean, you got to get what you can get, and then hopefully you're in the free pass spot. Or sometimes, and even I find myself doing it, is I'll just drive up to the front and I'll leave the train and hope the caution yourself behind me.
You know, that's sometimes the best thing. Hope that the caution does happen behind you. You don't want to have to drive through the smoke. If anybody's familiar with the movie Days of Thunder, you don't want to have to drive through the smoke. As that's usually where you collect that tire that somebody lost. Just saying, Jamie, it happens.
Yep, been there, done that.
Yeah, we've seen. As looks like the number 33, Ben Madden out of Australia. He came here to play here tonight. As Ben is not a slouch when it comes to racing. He's coming from the PGR Cup Series. In fact, to race with these guys. And Jamie, when it comes to Ben Madden, how much talent have you seen out of this driver?
Oh, Ben Madden is definitely one tough cookie. He's a very clean driver, but he'll race you very hard and very tight. He doesn't give up nothing.
No, he does not. As he comes to race, you know. Granted, incidents happen. Sometimes a squirrel jumps across your hoodie. You just don't know how it got there. Getting extra squiggly though in the back. I hope nobody's going to get a bad bump. I really want to see all these guys finish. I really, truly do. As this league has generally delivered more green flag racing than in general, just by the rules that are ensued. I mean, early on today, Jamie, Brian Newell battling off of the drive-through penalty from penalties acquired last week. And now he's battling it up here at the front after getting the comp caution and getting the lucky dog. Now he's in a contending spot for it. That's why we weren't too worried about issuing a drive-through, but it makes a point known. Rules are rules.
Especially here at a place like Daytona, you know, you get a drive-through penalty. You know, it's not. It doesn't end your race right then and there, right? I mean, you know, so many variables. Ryan Newell is definitely putting that on display right now as he's up front lead.
Well, yeah. Plus, he's had that. Plus, he's got a deal going on with this. He's not feeling the best inside that machine, inside that rig. He's very uncomfortable right now. I will put it that way for him.
Yeah, he did reach out to me last night, and he's in some serious discomfort, but he's out there still wheeling that thing, and it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, you know, I feel like the driver up front has the best here because he can just sit there and ride it out. But if you're the car behind him, especially with some rules, I mean, drivers are known, especially in NASCAR, to find rules and bend them. To be like, find that gray area that you could get away with it, but these guys don't do that because we usually squash it really quick. And in fact, as there is no gray areas.
That's what we do. We're drivers. You know, we'll go find the gray area and we're going to walk the fine line. That's just what we're programmed to do.
And a few of them actually tried it on us. I ain't gonna lie. There's a few of you guys that have tried the gray area on us, and we kind of stomped it out real quick. So everybody's looking really clean, really green right now as we are 38 laps away. Just got to thank Rebels Coffee for coming on board here tonight out in Norfolk there, right outside of 70. So if you're out in that area, need a great cup of coffee, go check out Rebels Coffee. I'm sure they'll hook you up with some delicious coffee, I'm sure, I think. Tell Brandon from the Blackout Racing Network sent you, and I'm sure they'll make sure you're well taken care of. I think, but I'm sure they'll do that for you anyway, regardless of the network thing. And Jamie, of course, is coming back for where he's spotting again today. Jamie? Must be away from the mic right now. Brian Newell sitting there out front comfortably. The number 3 of Corey Yoakum and Ben Madden are all rock and rolling. Oh, squirrely, squirrely, squirrely.
Seriously, guys? Damn it. Shit. All the time.
Yellow.
Hell of a run, Joe. Hell of a run.
As we're going to get them rebunched back up here.
I'm letting y'all by.
Raphael, just a quick check. Did you get any black flag speeding penalty at all out of that?
I don't think so. I was about to get my lap back, but someone just pushed me again second time.
That's fine. We'll review it at the end of the race, or I'm going to be reviewing it right now. Just stay calm about it, all right? We're going to go back and take a look at this one here. We're going to have to go to a different camera here.
I would have got pushed 2 times out of the race, so it's just not fair.
Oh my, Jamie, you watching this?
I'm writing it down. I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah, looks like the way it came
Checking
down,
up attitude.
it's really upset that car. Really tempted to go with the penalty on this one, actually. Back to it here. We're going to have to review it further at the end of the night on that one.
I mean, the way I see it was the 5 right rear hook, the 80, but yes, I'm totally fine with pushing that off.
The problem is I can get on the lead lap because there's always someone pushing me.
What do you think, David? Should we give him a wave around?
There's only 7 of us out here. Just give it to him.
All right, we're going to do it. We are giving you a wave around, Rodriguez. Giving you a wave around.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Brandon.
As drivers are getting settled in, Jamie, do you feel like I just gifted somebody an unlucky drive or something there?
Well, I mean, it's a gift. There's still half the race to go. There's only a few of us out here, so trying to make it fair for everybody, and that way we don't have a hot driver under the collar at the end of the night because he spent 3/4 of the race a lap down. We never know when the cautions are going to fall. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now let's get to racing.
All right. We gave the one freebie to him, so these drivers are. And now he's coming down pit road, I think, to repair up some damage. So he knows he's got the wave around. He's going to have to beat the pace car, though, Jamie. He's got to beat the pace car, so hopefully he can get in and out of there quick. He's better have brought the Donkey Kong Mario Party crew along to do that one. For everybody out there, I'm going to get this one going. Take a brief commercial break from our sponsor here, Rebels Coffee. Thanks for coming on board, by the way. Don't go anywhere.
I brushed my teeth in 0G. The toothpaste blob escaped from me. It floated past the captain's chair. Now minty freshness fills the air. My socks are drifting down the hall. There's ramen on the control wall. I tried to sneeze and nearly spun 300 miles around the sun. Ground control said stay on task, but I got stuck inside a mask. I waved at Earth and dropped my pen. It orbited the ship again. I'm a space boy floating through the Milky Way, eating freeze-dried pizza every single day. Moon boots squeaking while the satellites deploy. Life is weird and wonderful for a space boy. Space boy singing with the engine noise, playing cosmic laser tag with asteroid toys, trying not to panic when alarms go boing. Just another Tuesday for a space boy. The alien next door plays drums at night. His rhythm's bad, but his vibes are tight. He traded me a glowing pair for 2 old batteries and a chair. The ship AI keeps roasting me. Your dance moves lack velocity. I moonwalked past the oxygen tanks and everybody gave me thanks. There's no traffic jams on Mars, just tiny rover bumper cars, and every star looks twice as bright when you forget your helmet light. I'm a space boy, captain of a shopping cart, held together mostly using tape and heart, dreaming big while floating past the void, laughing like a maniac, your local space boy. Space boy, never really paranoid, though I think the moon just stole my android. If the galaxy explodes, I'll still enjoy one last goofy dance from a space boy.
We come to the line one more time here at Daytona. 3 cautions in, 43 laps down, green flag flies, and we are racing once again. Big checkups out of a few people now. Rodriguez got to heat up those tires really nice, Jamie. How smart of a strat is that to actually get him warm before he gets up to the line?
Oh, it's huge because you're able to get the power down and, you know, get going. If you don't, you know, you got the marbles on the tires and you're not able to accelerate as well.
And as we're kind of watching this, it looks like Tanner Patterson, I believe, is leading a line on the high side. I remember the last time this driver won, he came in like a boss and he stole the show. Last time he raced, actually, at Charlotte in the Jimmy Munn 150. Rodriguez looked like he tried to come in and could not get shuffled down in to that deal, though, at the same time. Now they're saying really there's green flag racing now. Tanner Patterson actually does lead this race now. When we go look at the tail of the tape here with the jacked up deal, we've had 9 caution laps, 6 lead changes, in only 45 laps. So this thing has been kind of interesting to see who can grab a hold of the lead. Jamie, if you were to watch this from the outside looking in, I mean, it looks like Brian Newell is in prime position.
Oh, 100%. You know, right now we're just a little over halfway, you know, and we're just kind of trying to log some laps right here. I definitely like Brian Newell's position. You know, he's not leading the train. You know, he's not using as much fuel as the leader is. So that's definitely going to help him in the long run.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the pit strategies, there's only 4 laps in on these tires, 4 laps of fuel used. So these guys are going to look like they're going to have to pit sometime before lap 80, as it is not a full tank of fuel. We do not do that here at all. It's actually set up to designed to actually have to do a green flag stop eventually. So Tanner Patterson does. As they are just logging the laps down. I'm kind of curious what will happen here at the end, though, Jamie, because you look back, we got some drivers back there, Madden, Rodriguez, and Ducosky, of course, they've all been caught up in that. Also, Joe White is in that mix. From theirs, do you feel like they'd be better off if they're trying to link up and go to the high side early on, or should they hold it out?
Fuel, fuel, fuel. So, you know, the more you save now, the shorter that pit stop's going to be on the next stop. So the more, you know, that's the key of the game here when it comes to super speedways, is just trying to save as much fuel as you can to shorten up that next pit stop.
Yeah, the less you have to put in, the better. And as we're saying that, look at Ducosky, who goes for making a run on that high side. He's going to try and shoot for it. They try to get close in for the side draft. It does not work. And, well, this worked a little bit. Madden actually gets really close to door with Yoakum back there. He says, yeah, I'm going to try and side draft a little bit. I don't like to go that close, as a lot of people have raced with me know. But these guys are definitely not afraid to get that down and dirty here.
And then there's me with the whole shot.
You race dirty and you know it.
Never. I've never done that.
What about the late model, huh? Yeah, that's what I
took you to school. I took you to school. I'm sorry.
Oh, I forgot my notebook that day. Okay, dang it. That was very traumatizing.
For you.
As Zukovsky and Madden making that high side work. I don't know what they're doing different, but I can tell you that it is working out in their favor. And oh my, they save it.
Zach, you are not clear.
We got a song for that, Jamie. As yes, I do have a song for that situation now. Jamie's heard it before. It was on my last stream. But yeah, Zach pulled a dangerous move out of a hat. Jamie, is that going to make him friends, or is that going to make him some enemies, do you think?
That's definitely going to, come back
the
to
Rebels
bite him.
coffee
Like
car
I
had to
tell
lead at
people,
least one lap tonight, boys.
I try to race people how I want to be raced. When you start making moves like that inside of 30 to go, there's just no need for it.
No, I'm just going to, if somebody actually races me that way, I think I told Jamie this once a couple times. When I'm actually in the car a few times, it's kind of weird in how I act. Jamie's seen it. I turn into like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I'm totally different inside. You put me inside a race car, I'm a totally different person. But if I get cut off continually, I promise you, the next time you try to cut me off, I'm just going to send you it. I'm not going to break.
Well, that's where I've kind of taught you it's a thing up here in the Northeast. We call it the Ted Christopher TC3 rule. Because you get 3 tests. The first one, I'm going to tell you I'm there. The second one, you better make a decision. Because if you make me get to a third, I'm just going to send you.
Exactly. I don't do it to be mean. I just do it because I'm just tired of looking at it.
Well, it's like you said, and I know it because I spot for you from time to time. We're all different people off the racetrack, but, when the helmet goes on and we pull those belts tight, it's time to go to business. We're racing for our team. There are no friends. Friends are where you find them.
Yep, and I can actually do this because I've recently taken up some go-kart racing, actually. And even in go-kart, I do not take it. It's like, as soon as the helmet goes on, I block out everything. It's awesome. And so, I'm sure these guys don't have helmets on right now, but.
Now, take a look at the second place guy here. He is starting to shove really good.
He is. And, that's going to help him, I think. If I had to pick out a driver, though, to win this race at the beginning of the night, I would have to say Zach.
And I'll tell you what, I would go with the sleeper, Mr. Ben Madden, coming down from the Cup Series, racing with these ARCA boys. Don't ever sleep on Ben.
No, you do not sleep on Ben. He's got this Scooby-Doo machine, and he understands sim racing to a really good degree, as he's raced different platforms even for sim racing. He's raced on F1. He's raced on, I think he's actually raced on R Factor too. And Patterson steps out, opens up the door. Newell's coming in. Newell goes up to the top. He's gonna go hell. Oh my! Oh my! Okay, David, they're getting wild and crazy now. They're shaking and baking. I feel like they listen to the song "Wiggle Wiggle Slide" a little bit too much lately. As Tanner Patterson grabs the lead, Rodriguez comes down. He's coming off that big win at Myrtle Beach. Madden drops in behind him. We have us a new race leader at that point. What a move out of a few of those drivers. Jamie, I'm as confused as anybody is what we just witnessed here.
That has a good, all the looks of nobody really wants to lead. They just need to figure out who's gonna lead it because they know the leader is gonna burn more fuel.
It does have that look like they're just settling for one person. Of course, now that these guys are in a great spot here, we're 26 laps to go at the line. They are figuring out what they got to do. I mean, at this point, Jamie, I'd be planning out my final pit stop and waiting out what the other guys do.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you got to start looking at that fuel mileage and seeing what you're going to get and how far you can stretch it before you're going to have to come in for fuel. But I can also, on the flip side of that, you're going to need help, and you're going to have some friends to come with you. You can't do it alone. If you do it alone, you eliminate your entire shop.
And of course, at the front is really interesting. We have the two drivers from the international front of things. Rafael Rodriguez out of Brazil, Ben Madden out of Australia. Can the Brazilian and the Australian work together to accomplish one goal here tonight? It's hard to say, judging off that last caution. It all depends on how comfortable you are with that person behind you, too, to be honest. I'm only comfortable with certain people. Jamie Pugh is not one of them. Just saying, I don't trust him behind me one bit.
That is a lie, and you know it.
You're going to fact check this, aren't you?
Yeah, the results are in. That was a lie.
Oh, gee. Really, you're going to bust out the Bari? Seriously? Bari Pullman? Bari, if you're watching, love your show, dude. Love your show. Just saying. That or, the one guy I do not like to watch too much of is Dr. Phil. So if you start doing Dr. Phil references, you're out of here.
Good, because I don't watch that show. But anyway, let's wrangle this back in here. We're racing here at Daytona. We're snaking down the backstretch.
I'm kind of interested to see what Joe White has cooking. I'm really anxious to see what he has here. as I really want to see what Joe White has, to be honest, because early on he looked really fast. Now it's not so much. Just caught up in the back here. Up the front, Rodriguez is coming off that win at Myrtle Beach. He's got the momentum coming into this thing. So where do the cards lie? I mean, who do you put your money on? All of them. Put your money on every single one of those drivers tonight, because they are all hopefully going to make it all 80 laps in this small field count here, even though it's been a little bit of a rough road. Kind of watching some of the telemetry. Their intervals are within 0.1 of one another, so they're going pretty fast. They're clocking speeds in excess of 190 miles an hour right now. So pretty dang fast for an ARCA car. And I'm not 100% sure on how much. I don't know if anybody has a set of tires left, Jamie. What do you feel? Drivers have burned up a set or going to be out of it?
Not really, you know, especially when you come to these super speedways. The tire wear isn't all that much. I mean, it does play a factor depending on how many laps are on those tires, but, you know, if you're out of tires, as long as you're in the draft, you still got a chance. You're just going to have to adapt to how the car is driving, which a lot of people have adjusted thus far.
So basically find the fast line to go.
Well, it's like I said earlier, you got to, you know, friends are where you find them. And when we get down to the nitty gritty, you know, it's going to turn into an all-out war, and you got to go where the hole is. Because if not, holes are going to close up quickly, and it's going to turn disastrous.
It sounds familiar to what you told me one time when I was almost leading the race, and then I blew it. Just saying, I've blown podiums before.
Happens to all of us. Nobody's perfect.
I think it was actually at Talladega, though, where I blew it, not at Daytona.
Indeed it was. Indeed it was.
Talladega is a totally different animal.
Well, you got to go a tenth of a mile longer. Talladega is the biggest and longest track in NASCAR, 2.66 miles around. And you got the start-finish line put in a very unique location.
Yes, you do. We're kind of still watching this group in the back here. Is Zachary Zukowski. He's got to get, if he's going to work it from the back, he's going to have to start it maybe waiting a little bit longer.
Oh, Ben gave a big push to Rodriguez there as he was squarely down the backstretch.
Ben said, I'm going to bump you a little bit rough, but take this. I've done it to Brandon Perry before. It's not fun, but it's absolutely, it done right, it's absolutely rewarding.
It's fun when you're the pusher. When you're the person receiving the push, it ain't so fun because you got a handful of steering wheel.
Yes, you do. And that's where having the right wheel actually helps on these rigs that we all use. Having the correct wheel when racing NASCAR versus GT cars, it plays a pivotal role, actually. It feels way different. As some people might have noticed, you don't want to race the GT wheel in an oval race. However, you can race with an oval, you can race with a round wheel in the GT series. So it's kind of weird how it works. Tanner Patterson, though, trying to grab that lead with Brian Newell there. I wonder if he's not going to try and wait for Newell to get cleared too. Or is he usually come down right in front of Rodriguez if he gets that opportunity. Of course, Rodriguez is very talented, and I'm sure he's figuring something out here. Patterson comes down. Newell can't come down, and that leaves Newell all alone. Patterson
well, as you're starting to see here, as we're just inside the Smith Creations 20 to go, guys are starting to position themselves for the end of this race because they know it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, you sit in front there. I mean, Tanner Patterson had the win at Charlotte with on the quad oval. Now he's trying to win it on a tri-oval at 190 miles an hour with an ARC car, which it's possible to win here. And if you win Charlotte and Daytona all in the same season, that's a good year. Oh my, Rodriguez goes low. They let him back
Better
up.
give it back. Yep, okay.
It looks
good.
like he's, oh, they let him
No,
up
maybe
there.
not.
Make a note. I don't know if he's falling below the yellow there, Jamie. We'll have to relook.
Doesn't matter. He was below it, so we'll write it down.
All right. Rodriguez and Madden now. And now look at this. The rest of the field has fallen off, and this is where they're grabbing some buddies. Zachary Zukovsky comes through. Zukovsky's taking full advantage of mistakes here. And check this out. Madden.
I'm pitting this lap, guys. I'm pitting this lap.
We ain't going to worry about it,
pitting
Jamie.
this lap.
He's pitting anyway. He'll lose that position. We're not going to worry about it.
Oh, well. It's written down in the notebook.
Too late now as Rodriguez. This will be actually giving him the position back anyway. Maybe not.
And it looks like the whole field's coming down.
Wait to see if he loses the positions after the pit stop. And the whole field's coming down. And this is where, oh my, Brian, pit road chaos, everybody. Pit road chaos as we're watching the pit lane here. Go to the pit lane. Everybody took a pit. Everybody's grabbing some tires. My wife is shaking my head like a rag doll.
This looks like a Koch beard. Oh, and what happened to the 73? Zukovsky got left behind without the draft.
Zukovsky's going to be in definite trouble here. Brian Newell is actually going to lead the way out of the pits. Yeah, we're not going to worry about him giving up a position now, Jamie. He kind of lost two. And now they're all on fresh tires and getting out of there, but Zukovsky, it looks like White wound up on the back end of that, along with Corey Yoka.
I'm coming, brother.
The front four is Rodriguez, Madden, Newell, and Tanner Patterson battling it out. 15 to go, 15 lap shootout. Oh my, Rodriguez clears himself down there. He says, all right, I'm just going to get down there. So Rodriguez now has the lead back here. Not a whole lot going on here now, Jamie. If you're the guys that lost the draft, like Corey Yoakum, Joe White, and Joe White is hooked up. He's hooked up with Zachary Zukovsky now. Jamie, this late, can they make a 14-lap run to the lead?
It's going to be very hard. So, strength in numbers is huge. And yes, even with the small field, there's still 4 cars in there too. I just don't know if they're going to be able to get there. Plus, they're not really connected.
I'm kind of watching the telemetries from them. It looks like Corey Yoka, they are closing. They are closing big time. 6.8 from the back of the pack there. Actually 5.7 to Yoakum, it looks like. So they're probably ready to catch
almost
them.
11. They're going to get to Yoakum because Yoakum's by himself, but the top 4 have just pulled away.
It's going to be close as the front ones are not really pulling too big of a gap on them right now, even though they are kind of. So it's really going to be close what they can do. Rodriguez, of course, looking for a back-to-back win here. Top 3 to the booth at the end of the night. Brian Newell and Tanner Patterson obviously looking to score big. Tanner Patterson, of course, looking for his second win here.
We're coming for it.
Brian Newell's looking for his third win. And Rafael Rodriguez is looking for his second win as well. And Ben Madden is in the middle there. He's looking for his first win, I think, if I'm right on this one.
It would be his first win, correct.
Yeah, and Ben Madden, of course, is looking for his first win. And Joe White, of course, was looking for a second win in this race, and he has not. So in this whole deal here, this league is also known for multiple winners throughout the season. It always happens. We have like 4 different winners already in the 5 races we've had. Only one guy went back-to-back, and that was Brian Newell.
I'm following you, Joe.
I don't know if he can exactly do it. As Joe
I'm gonna
White
stay low for y'all.
and Zachary Sikorsky still trying to catch up
Try and pick up behind, Corey.
after the bad pit stop. I'm not sure
All
what
right.
happened, but it cost him.
Just stay low.
Jamie, you should have paid his pit stop
We got
crew better.
I don't think it was a pit stop crew error. What I think it happened was is everybody, you know, in the top 4 took fuel only, and those guys took tires.
That could be the case. That would be huge because Sikorsky actually the only one in the pit stop that actually had a 15.15 pit stop. Everybody else had 8.9 down to 8 seconds flat. So
That comes down to executing on and off pit road, maintaining that pit road speed,
Hey, Ben
coming
and
around to
Brian,
the blend
let's
line
work
and get
together,
going.
boys. We've got 14 seconds for the 5th place. So, yeah, let's make some good points.
Rodriguez giving him some pointers out there, I think. Or just trying to keep it green. He's got 10 laps to go. I'm not seeing any real reason to pull out a caution yet. However, the back 3 have got linked up. They are not hooked up enough, though, Jamie. I really don't feel like they're linking up enough to be able to make a difference.
Nope, they are definitely not. They got to get tight together and just start just marching around the racetrack as one. And it doesn't appear they're doing that.
No, it's, they want to be basically locked in, bumpers locked if they can. Yeah,
You can't lock bumpers here, but you are allowed to push, and you cannot lock bumpers in the corners, as we see what happens.
yeah, it kind of leads to a bad thing there. Ben Madden kind of drifts a little bit low. They're riding the lightning on that yellow line there. As you don't want to be there. I feel like the yellow line gets a little bit slippery.
Oh, 100%. I feel the same way. I you know, when I come to a place like this, I try to leave, you know, a little bit of space, kind of like what Rodriguez is doing there. Because if you get down to that double yellow line, I call it the butter, because it just the second you touch that, it just sends the car all over the road.
Out of curiosity, do you think the track's hot enough where I can throw some butter on the track surface and you know, cook an egg?
What's the track temp?
Not that hot. It's like 73 to 100 degrees, somewhere in there.
It'll take a while, but it'll cook it.
I mean, on a good hot day. I mean, if it's a Brandon Perry.
If it's a Brandon Perry setup, we're cooking steak and eggs right on the racetrack.
I mean, you might want to pay it, but you know, a little bit of marbles in there wasn't hurt none.
It's just extra flavor.
Slapping some rubber, a little bit of it could be the pepper that you throw on your steak. Rodriguez still leading the way here as Brian Newell is looking for an opportunity. You look at him dip out a little bit, I think he's gauging what he's going to need to do to get a run on the final lap. I don't know if it can work as he's gauging out. It's all about timing here as he's got to wait maybe 2 to go before he can get that out there and maybe make a run at it. And even then, he's got to have Tanner Patterson behind him help push. And Tanner could say no.
With this as small a field as we got with the top 4 separated, and you know everybody kind of single file. I would like to be leading right here because then you can kind of dictate what's going to happen and anticipate it. Versus if you're like the second or third place guy, you might not have that opportunity because we are single file.
Yeah, about the only thing I could suggest is maybe just try and maybe just stay linked up, just kind of maintain what you got going on there at this point. 5 to go though. I mean, Brian's got to be searching for something. We are watching the back. I am watching the back group of guys. They are not making any headway on this front group. So they are basically down and out.
And Tanner, let's work together, boys. 5 laps to go. Let's score some good points for the championship.
There, Rodriguez after this one though, with his point standings, he can find himself looking pretty because Jamie, you know, there is something big at a big picture. The top 3 points advance to the race of champions, which is expected to be the biggest event of the year out of the Blackout Racing League.
Absolutely. I mean, these guys are, you know, racing for a seat in this Race of Champions series that you're putting together is going to be big. And, you know, guys are starting to see what that magnitude level is.
When you want to make your move?
Yes, you know, if I had a chance, I mean, I might have a shot at the ROC if I race. Jamie might even have a shot. Jamie would get into the ROC if he raced.
Oh, you'll probably see me in a couple of those events for sure.
This next week, actually, GR Cup kicks off once again. And is going to be replacing the GT World, actually, GT World Challenge, as attendance has been kind of for that series. So drivers were disappointed, but it opens up for a bigger picture here. Ben Madden looks inside, can't quite get it. 3 to go, and now Ben is hunting it. Ben's looking, Jamie. You see that he's looking for it. He's looking for the opportunity. He's trying to decide when he wants to do this. Brian Newell goes top shelf. Ben Madden looks to go with him. No, they do not. And now Brian Newell's making a run for the lead. Side by side, across the line. We got 2 to go here at Daytona. And what does Tanner Patterson do? He's going to hang it up there. Brian Newell comes down. There's Tanner up there. Rodriguez stays in it. He stays on the bottom end. Brian Newell is going for his 3rd race win. Door to door out of some drivers in the back there. Nothing hurt though, and now Rodriguez is right on the bumper there, Jamie. You see this. We are on the final, coming to the white flag here. There is not going to be a caution. No more cautions here. So, Jamie, this is where, if you're the guys in the back, you just hope somebody wreck.
Oh, absolutely. That's their best hope right now.
And Tanner Patterson might have got forced out of the bottom. Ben
Madden takes the run to the high side.
He does. Ben Madden takes to the high side, door to door, banging doors and sending it here. As I think we talked about this before. Ben Madden looking for his first race. Oh my, big wreck.
Be smart, guys.
Rodriguez has what it takes to finish it out in P3.
I'm out of fuel.
Somebody's out of fuel. Oh my, Madden. Oh.
Come on, Joe.
Newell sent in on the final deal. That is a questionable finish out of him. Rodriguez passes in 3rd. Zukovsky, Joe White, Ben Madden, and Corey Yoakum finish it out. Rafael Rodriguez.
P45, Joe. Good work, buddy.
The win here tonight. Top 3 to the front stretch for interviews. Top 3. As Brian Newell brings it around in that Premier Setups number 9. He said he had an update, David, but I didn't see it. So,
Yeah!
if Brian Newell, you hear him in the chat already, he's excited, he's pumped. He gets the race win.
You're lucky I had trust in you, Brian.
Tanner's giving him some advice. Brian Newell's gonna let
I
it
ran out
rock
of
here
fuel
tonight.
completely.
There he goes, gonna light it up here in Daytona. And now we're gonna hear from Rafael Rodriguez finishing this one out. If he's in a chat, he's not. It doesn't look like it. So let's just see if we can get him here. Rodriguez, you got a copy?
Copy.
He ran a great race here tonight. He got a top 3. How does this one feel at the end of the night?
Good, good, good. I was not expecting starting on the pole, and then my race kind of mixed with with me going a lap down. I got a couple incidents with the race. People kind of pushed me, and but that's Daytona, and luckily I got my lap back, and yeah, now I was able to fight with the guys. We had a good speed strategy. Unfortunately I couldn't hold the lead until the end, but it was nice. I don't know. I think we went 3 wide, me, Brian, and Ben, I guess. And unfortunately we touched each other, but that's racing. And I'm happy with the 3rd position, and give it a big shout to the people in Brazil watching.
All right. Any other shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching? Cheer you on.
Whoever is watching, and my family. That's all. And thank you guys for broadcasting, for hosting, and it's been a great championship.
Thank you for that, Rodriguez, and congrats on a 3rd place finish here tonight.
Thank you, Brandon. Congrats to Brian as well for the win, and looking forward for the next race.
All right. And now, Jamie, we got to bring him on down here. Driver of the number 93 Ford Mustang, Tanner Patterson. Let's bring him on in here. Tanner.
Oh, hello.
Man, what a night. You got 2nd place here right behind Brian Newell at the end. How's this one feel?
Honestly, pretty good. I wasn't expecting much from this race. This is like my 2nd race I've done all season, so I didn't know what was going to happen. But luckily, we made the right strategy call on the last pit stop, got in the lead pack, and then I just hung back, waited for a good shot, and then just pushed Brian to the front.
Were you planning on maybe trying to get a win out of it, or was it just mainly just trying, okay, Brian's in a position, let's just push him to a win?
I was going to go for the win. As soon as they hit 2 to go, I literally went on the comms. I told Brian, I'm going now. So as soon as I got a run, he pulled out a line with me, and we shot to the front. My goal was to try to get alongside him on the back stretch and then try to shoot past him on the front stretch. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get as good of a run as I wanted, and he also kind of blocked me in the front stretch. But I can't be mad. He's trying to defend it, so.
Yeah, and Jamie, any follow-up for Tanner here?
Yeah, man. You looked like you had a really stout car all night long. You said it was your 2nd race of the season with this group of guys. Just give you a little piece of advice. Just expect the unexpected here in the ARCA series, because at any given time, pandemonium can and will happen. And these races leave you on the edge of your seat. And it looked good from down here. I bet it was a hell of a ride down there.
Oh, it was. It was a great race. I can't remember who I spun. I think it was Corey before the competition caution that I was trying to pull out a line and get in the lead before the caution came out, and I think I just misjudged it, and I think we got glued together at some point. I wasn't trying to wreck him, obviously. I think I got a little too close, and netcode was like, nah, you're not doing that. But either way, I'm pretty happy with how it went. I wasn't expecting much. I was hoping for a top 5, and I certainly got what I wanted, so I'm pretty happy with how it went.
All right, man. Well, you did great here tonight. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be cheering you on?
Let's see. TNC Paint Shop. That's about the only sponsor I can think of because that's my own paint shop I run. As well as my partner Kat, who's at home, I believe, watching the broadcast. So, yeah, it was a pretty good race, and I'm happy with how it went. Thank you.
What about our race sponsors here? I mean, Rebels Coffee.
I've obviously never had it, but I guess I don't know what to say about it if I'm being honest.
They came on board, man.
I don't know. I don't know what to say about it.
It's
Either
all right.
way,
We'll take that one. Don't worry.
But yeah, I guess I thank them for sponsoring the race. I mean, we wouldn't have a broadcast team and a league running if we didn't have sponsors running it. So.
All right, man. Well, great job here tonight, and congrats on a second place finish here.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this is Tanner Patterson, and now let's hear from the man with a lot of pain going through him right now, but I think it's all gone now. What do you think, Jamie?
Oh, I bet you that pain level just went down quite a bit.
Well, he's rocking the number 9 Premier Setup Shop Chevrolet. Let's hear from him. Brian.
Yep. I can't
Man.
speak much, but yeah.
You got the win. How do you feel after this one? And how's your pain level? Did it go down after you won?
Pain level, decent. Like, I'm not hurting right now, so that's good.
Jamie, we were correct. We're totally correct.
I figured as much. A win fixes everything.
2, this one would never been a win if it wasn't for Tanner.
Yeah. I mean, when you came into this one, you had the obvious drive-through. What was the trick to just driving this one back, or was it just try to avoid anything that did happen and just try to keep it clean?
Well, once I heard, I want to make it where I can speak clearer. Okay, now I should be able to speak well. But once I heard you say a competition caution at 30, I'm going to fall back to them, get into the draft, save some fuel, because I know I'm going to get my lap back guaranteed. So I just save fuel, play the strat. To be honest, that has to be one hell of a race.
Well,
I seen Tanner floating back. Like us 4 was up there. Tanner was hanging back. It's like he's going to get a run on us. So I'm going to break a little, go back to him, and allow us to get the run on them to make the move.
Well, you got there, Jamie. Any follow-up for him?
Yeah, man. You looked excellent all night long. You battled through some serious adversity, starting with the drive-through, dealing with the pain, not feeling well in the car. The car looked really good all night long. I mean, normally I'd have some sort of question for you, but tonight you just drove with your heart, man, and good job.
I just listen to you guys off the broadcast I did again, and just stay in the back, chilled the whole night, and that's exactly what I did. Chill in the night.
Well, it worked, my friend. You got the win here at Daytona. Once again, you're on the top seat. Any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching cheer you on?
And to you for broadcasting the sponsor. Hang on. Rebels Coffee and my co-sponsor Premier Setup Racing and all of them. And it's like, I was not expecting this win at all. I knew that drive-through penalty, it's like I'm gonna be a lap down the whole entire race. I was not expecting this.
Well, you did it. You got the win, man. Congrats. We're gonna be up in a little bit for review, but pop that bottle, man. You got the win here at Daytona.
Pop a bottle. I'm gonna pop some pain meds.
All right, well, be careful with that. Good luck in the next one. So Brian Newell getting ready for the next race here at Kentucky. Jamie, any words for the people watching?
As always, thanks to everybody that comes out and watches the stream week in and week out. Brandon Smith, thanks for doing this and allowing me back for another week. I know it's been kind of touch and go with the weather here. I'm really chomping to go real racing, but it's always a blast to come up here and have some fun with you on a Saturday night. So I just want to say thank you for that. Other than that, guys, I'm tired. I literally just drove over 600 miles to get here, so I'm going to go relax. You all have a wonderful night.
All right, man, Jamie, I'm going to get you up there. I'll need your help on review. And he is up there getting ready for the review. Everybody out there, thank you to Rebels for coming on board. If you need a great one and you happen to be near Yosemite, go to Rebels Coffee. Check them out. Hit up their socials and everything else. Go there, grab a cup of Joe, do whatever you want to do. I'm out of here for the night, everybody. Thank you for watching. And to my loving wife, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. And I will be hanging out here a little bit later. I'm out of here for the night. See you guys.
Lights out, I was gone in the dead of the night. No sound, just a shadow fading out of sight. Cold roads, yeah, I walked them all alone. But a fire like mine, nah, it never goes. Every doubt, every scar, every slam door built me up into something you can't ignore.